This isn't some point-and-click exercise, carried out at our desks or over instant messaging software. Rather, this list springs from 2 weeks of extensive, down-and-dirty evaluation of actual cars. The rules for vehicle eligibility are thus: entrance must cost no more than $80,000, anything pricier should be amazing, and they must be a returning winner, all new, or significantly revised. Once the dozens of contenders arrive at our secret testing location, our cadre of experts drive thousands of cumulative miles, clamber into back seats, examine engine compartments, poke and prod infotainment systems, and much more. Then we argue. Then we argue some more. Then we vote. Finally, 7 cars emerge victorious. While none of our winners are infallible, they are closer to perfection than anything else on the market today. So, before going to the next discussion, please subscribe, like, comment and share. '7. Alfa Romeo Giulia. We can say the same of today's Giulia, the first everyday car to be sold here by the Italian brand in almost a quarter century, and one heck of an impressive kickoff to the brand's US reintroduction. Those with a passing familiarity with Alfa might be skeptical of the Giulia's reliability and build quality, key factors in the brand's retreat from our shores in 1995, while legions of other folks won't have the first clue that Alfa Romeo even exists. To the former group, we say this: we are not Consumer Reports, but neither of the 2 Giulias on hand for 7 best cars evaluation broke. To the latter group, we say, this Alfa Romeo is pretty kick-ass. Go drive one. '6. Chevrolet Camaro V6. We do our evaluations for 10 best cars on exactly those kinds of devilish roads, ones with humps, heaves, blind crests, and fast, sweeping corners, which is why this 6th-generation Camaro made it onto the winner's rostrum for the 3rd year in a row. Like last year, it's only the V6 and V8 coupes that qualify. The base turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4 lacks the power, refinement, and singing voice of its larger engine brethren, and the convertibles are missing the structural rigidity and finely honed chassis of the tin-topped models. 5. Honda Accord. There were reasons to be skeptical. The Accord's former 3.5-liter V6 disappears in this iteration, as does the 2-door coupe. Its space naturally aspirated 2.4-liter inline-4 gave way to a downsized forced induction 1.5 at the bottom of the lineup, while a turbo 2.0-liter replaces the 6. They're new, and shared with the Civic, but they're still Honda engines, smooth, responsive, and vice-free. Cementing the appeal of these drivetrains is that a delightful 6-speed manual transmission is offered with both engines, and that the automatics, both the base car's CVT and the 10-speed that comes with the 2.0-liter, are exemplars of their forms. 4. Mazda MX-5 Miata. The Mazda MX-5 Miata is David in a field of Goliaths. Whereas most modern sports cars prefer to strike mighty blows with horsepower and acceleration, the Miata delivers its strikes with little more than a slingshot. And yet here it is on our 7 best cars list. Again. This is not to say the Miata is incapable of fleetness. Its 5.8-second 0 to 60 mph time is nothing to scoff at, but any haste owes as much to the sub-2,500-pound curb weight as the 155-horsepower 2.0-liter inline-4. 3. Porsche 718 Boxster. Porsche's 718 Boxster convertible and 718 Cayman hatchback sports car siblings have become regulars on our 7 best cars list, and with the dynamic duo little changed for 2018, it wasn't hard to welcome them back for another year. The situation was a little dicier last year, when the pair saw their sonorous, high-revving flat-six engines replaced by turbocharged flat-fours. But while we missed the intoxicating sound the sixes made when the needle went zinging across the tachometer, the turbo fours proved to have compensatory qualities, chief among them more power and torque. Two. Volkswagen Golf. Truly worthy of the Volkswagen name, it translates to people's car. The Golf lineup offers something for nearly everyone, from the value of the too fun to be a base model 1.8T, to the 6.9 inches of ground clearance of the Alltrack wagon, and the segment-busting performance of the sublime Golf R. The Golf middle ground is occupied by the Sportwagon and the iconic GTI, the latter a vehicle that has received our near-constant admiration since its arrival in 1983. One. Honda Civic Sport. Living up to a name isn't easy, and few names in autodom carry as much weight as does the Honda Civic. Yet while it once shouldered that burden with ease, the venerable compact increasingly lost the plot as years passed, culminating with the deeply unsatisfying 9th generation 2012 to 2015 model. No less than the restoration of the Civic's reputation was riding on the 10th generation Civic that debuted for 2016.